Oh boy, we got a comment here. Here's a good one. I'm curious what your ammo budget is for a month and how many rounds you shoot in that month. Uh, that's a great question. Now, I used to have a pretty specific ammo budget when I was just doing competitive shooting and instruction around that, like located. I was just in one place, shooting one system, like one gun. It was a lot easier to track then. And in those situations, during the hot months of the year, I would want to shoot like 1,000 rounds a week, roughly, for training at minimum. That's what I would want to do. Now I shoot, I would say it's a lot more scattershot how much I shoot. Like some months, I might only shoot a few thousand rounds of demo ammo and have virtually no training on my own. Whereas other months are very training heavy, and shooting 15,000 rounds in a month under the right circumstances would not be weird or crazy for me. But that having been said, let's talk through the ammo budget. In terms of 9mm factory ammunition, I purchase probably the most of that by volume. I use it a lot. I typically demo with factory ammo, so I buy a lot of Blazer just to use that because it's good enough. I think that comes in about 50-ish, 60-ish thousand rounds a year of that I buy. And I have that stored around so I can kind of burn that up at a pretty steady pace, and it should not be a problem. Like I can use like the Blazer Brass PMC ammo. I could use white box. There's a lot of options I have. I've had a good relationship with Blazer, so I keep buying it. And like I said, 50, 60,000 rounds a year, that stuff just kind of gets shot through. It gets used up. As far as reloads, I do reload, and I can like reload on demand for training. So some of my guns, my CZs, my Walthers, I have reloads that work well in them. And if I want to shoot those guns, I can reload. I have a lot of bullets. I would say it's virtually unlimited, the amount of reloading components I have. So that's another avenue that I can get. I can load up and shoot. And that's just a time thing. Like if I have time and I'm at home, like I can reload and shoot. Otherwise, I have to shoot factory ammo. Now with rifle, that's a little bit more expensive and complicated. Shooting 20 or 30,000 rounds a year of rifle ammo for training is fine. That's doable. I just have to buy the ammo, get it, and store it, and then make sure that I can use it. The way that I actually schedule out my training is I'm usually looking like 6 weeks out. Like, what do I have coming in the next 6 weeks? What do I want to do? And then do I have the stuff I need to do it? So let me talk you through the training, guys. Let me pull up my calendar here. All right. So right now I'm in Canada. So I have the ammo here for the demos I'm going to do. I'm going to New Jersey. I'll have ammo there. Then I have 4 days off in Arizona, and I'll just schedule out the practice that I want to do. Now the trip that's coming after that is Glock and rifle. So probably a few days of training with my Glock and rifle makes sense to me. And then I will go do that stuff. Then I have a break May 24th I go to Vortex Edge for a few days in the middle, but I've got like 2 weeks at the end of May to start. So that I would look at doing a block of training. Like, what do I want to do? Like, let's plan out the training. If my Staccato P shows up, I would do set aside some ammo and do a concentration with that and train up with the Staccato P. Otherwise, I'll do something else. And when I set up my training like this for like a week period or whatever, I'll just pull the ammo that I want. I'm not super restrictive. So like for 7 days of training, I might pull 2,000 rounds of rifle ammo, 4,000 or 5,000 rounds of 9mm, and just go train with those guns on the drills I want for that week-long period. So that's kind of how training works for me. Is it's like 6 weeks out, I look at what time do I have? What do I want to do? What can I do? Okay. Then schedule it and then lay on the ammo. And I just am always refreshing. I'm always ordering more ammo. There's always new guns coming. There's always equipment coming to fix stuff that whatever. Like there's just a constant stream of material coming to me to make sure that I can keep the training going. For those of you always asking like, oh, Ben, you're going to do competitive shooting. It's like, well, sure. With the way my schedule is right now, that'd be kind of crazy. Like, just scheduling out time for my own training is gotten pretty complicated. So hopefully my schedule will slow down at the end of the year. I think so. And then I'll have more time to make these decisions. Anyway, so if you're curious, that's how I budget my ammo. I really don't. I just get a ton of it. And then for 6 weeks before, I'm just like scheduling out what I'm going to use. And then I'm finding ways to get more. Oh, it's great.